our home and at my home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that just makes this bittersweet, you know? This bittersweet because, I mean, we're working from home, okay. So that means that we don't have to commute. And we can kind of wake up later. But on the other hand, it seems like we spend more time working because, I don't know, we don't want to postpone a few things. I don't know if there's a single answer, but we totally work more. How about you, Fern? Are you working a lot during the pandemic?
Yeah, because I'm a public work now. I work for Court of Law, Court of Justice. Most of my work is online. I remember before pandemic, I already work this way, work from home. I like it because I can control more my schedule. But I think if, most of the women in my work don't like work from home because the most of the women it's a mother. The child or children don't understand it, that the your mom in this moment is it's working. Yeah, mom, I cry. It's the I think for most of the women, work from home it's not productive. Or you, I think you have uh, a home office. It's annex your house.
Yeah.
It's separate, separate.
Yeah.
Because together, children, it's so very close. His mom all the time.
I see. It kind of becomes all cluttered. I see. Indeed, that's even worse for solo moms, I would say. Okay, so guys, as I said before, let's get started. We are live on YouTube, so morning YouTube. As I said before, we're going to talk about our professional life, you know, because it's something that plays a key role in our lives, right? And I really like to talk about this. Maybe because I don't know what I'm doing with my life. That's something I've been saying over and over. So I like a lot to hear from others, you know, when it comes to work and stuff. That's it. We're gonna start out by introducing ourselves. So do you mind, Livia? Can you present yourself, please?
Yeah, so I have to talk about what do I do, right?
Firstly, introduce yourself. Who are you?
So I'm Livia. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Rio. And I work as a teacher, as a Portuguese teacher for foreigners. So yeah, that's why I'm here trying to improve my English, because I have a lot of American students, students from Nigeria, and they speak English a lot and they are trying to learn Portuguese. So I'm trying to improve my second language so that I can help them.
Great. Awesome. How interesting. Teach Portuguese. That's interesting. Okay, thanks for sharing, Livia. How about you, Bruno? Who are you, sis?
I'm Bruna. I live in São Paulo. I'm 26. I work as an English teacher, actually, and a coordinator. What else? I'm a hostess here on TNT. I've been a host for around 2 months. And I think that's it.
Great. Thanks for sharing. Last but not least, Fern, can you introduce yourself, please? Who are you, son?
Of course, my name is Fer. I live in the state of Rio de Janeiro, small town called North Friburgo. I'm public work. I live in Rio de Janeiro because of my job. But I miss so much my hometown. My hometown it's Maceió, Alagoas. I like Maceió. Maceió for me, it's amazing city. For me, it's the best city in the world wide. For me, I love so much. English for me is so very important because I have planned next February. I have a book in Malta for 5 months. Yeah,
Cool.
I need improve my English anyway. So very soon because when you get in the country when you don't speak the native language, it's so very boring.
Mm-hmm. I see. Awesome. Rooting for you. It will be awesome. And you are so dedicated, man. You're pretty hardworking. Like when I think of Talk and Talk, I think about you because I've seen your face and your voice and hear your voice 1,000 times on YouTube. So, man, chill. You're working for it. Okay. So, guys, let's get started. Yes. The very first one question is, when you were a child, what did you want to be when you grow up? What a cutie question. I love talking about these. Tell me, Livia, what did you want to be when you grew up?
Guess what? A teacher.
Ah, so cool.
Yeah, I
Like,
used to play with my cousins and my brother,
mhm.
and I used to teach them. So actually, they were forced, but yeah. Now I do it for money. I don't need to
Cool.
force anyone. But yeah, when I was younger, I had this amazing teacher. And I was always inspired by her class, and I
Mhm.
wanted to be like her. So I think I always wanted that.
Cool, that's nice. Man, I used to teach my teddy bears. Did you used to teach your teddy bears?
No,
I
I
used.
have the cousins,
Oh, great. Even better.
more ones.
Even better. So that's how nice that's it. You mentioned something about look up to a teacher. That's so it. I don't know. I guess we all have a teacher that we look up to. And speaking personally, I used to look up to Nancy. She was such a kind person. When you live with her, like you will totally consider becoming a teacher. She was amazing. What a kind person, an angel. Okay, how about you, Fer?
Why did I wanna be? Oh my gosh. A little child, in my case, I'm very innocent because
Mhm.
I wanna be tractor drive. I
Mm.
love, for me, you can tractor drive. It's amazing thing because I remember I received the gift of my father in my first birthday. I can uh, uh, I can uh, uh, remind. It's a velocip like tractor.
Mhm.
I'm fall in love for tractor. I remember see the guys work in my street, like uh, I, I I don't know how can I say in English, retroescavadeira. I mean, I guess this work amazing. Oh my gosh, to be a man, uh, it's a very amazing because the guys work in this in this thing. If when money, oh my gosh, so very impressed. When I grow up, I wanna be the tractor driver. Oh my gosh.
Great, that's awesome. You're talking about it like you're saying you sound so excited and stuff. That's nice. Like it would be like your dream job. Do you think of becoming like work with this job that you mentioned nowadays or not?
Oh my gosh. Of course, no, not no.
No.
The time fly when the time fly, your mind modify as well. Because, for example, I got out my uh, parent house very early, about
Mhm.
40 years, and since this time, all the things in my life, it's a challenge all the time.
I see. Okay, I feel you. Alrighty. Hope you're happy right now nowadays, even though you don't work with back home. I've looked it up, guys. I've Googled it, and it's backhoe in English. Retroescavadeira. God damn it. What a great vocabulary. Where would I use this word? But great. Now I know.
What the name? What the name?
Backhoe.
Brock.
Backhoe, something like that. Yeah,
But yeah, makes sense, makes sense.
right? Okay. So, Bruna, share with us.
Um, when I was like a child, I thought I would be a vet, but just because all my friends wanted to be vets too. Then when I grew up a little bit, I thought I would be a math teacher in high. I took vestibular thinking I would be a math teacher or a speech therapist, but then
Mhm.
things changed and everything, and now I am a teacher, not a math one, but English. So I think I'm in the field, you know.
Mhm.
That's it.
Okay, great. Awesome. So, guys, speaking personally, I would like to be everything. I was like giving off Barbie vibes, you know? Barbie, the doll that has all the professionals in the world. So, when I was a child, I wanted to be a police officer. Look at me.
Yeah.
I give off policy officer vibes. No, policy officer, a teacher, Portuguese teacher, English teacher. I like to be a lawyer and everything, a secretary, you know, and I don't know, and a psychologist as well. Like in high school, I was so solid about it. I mean, I was quite sure about it. So, but things have changed over time, and now I am looking forward to work with administration or something like that. Well, that's crazy. You too? Okay, great. So right, guys. Um, moving on. This one is an interesting one, guys. I think we're going to come across a lot of different answers. The third question goes, at what age do people usually begin to work in your neighborhood? So in my neighborhood, first of all, most girls, they are moms like in a such early age, you know? So girls like aged 15, 16, 14, they are already moms. So they gotta work at such an early age. Speaking personally, I started to work when I was 15 because at B-Face, you know? I started to work at B-Face, and I also used to sell bracelets, accessories, because I used to make them. And brigadeiro, I don't know. I wanted to make money, you know, and that's basically it. So people in my neighborhood, they usually start to work at 14, 15, because we all gotta contribute to our income, you know. How about you, Livia? Is it the same, your neighborhood?
Yeah, pretty much the same. I can't remember when I started working, but I think I was 19, something like this. And it was more not working, but it was a volunteer working. I don't know if there is a word for that. Volunteer, right? Volunteer. And it was in the school that I have studied, a public school. So yeah, I was 19, and then I got my degree and started working as a teacher probably when I was 20, 21 years old.
Great, that's awesome. So, is that your dream job? Like, would you say that that teaching and being a teacher is your dream job?
Yeah, I have tried others, kind of profession. I have been I don't know how to say that, but when you review some papers, and you check if it's correct or not. I can't remember exactly the name, but it was pretty cool because I used to watch movies and then I had to check the lines, in Portuguese.
Oh,
So I loved what I was doing, but then I don't know what happened. I started teaching again. So nowadays I feel more, how can I say that? I feel more not confident. It's not realized. I can't remember exactly words, but I feel grateful for teaching. But 5 years ago, I wouldn't say that. I was having like struggle with my uh, work, with my salary and things like this. So that happened, I think, with all teachers.
yeah.
But when you start to get in a level that you can get paid better, and be more respectful for your boss and students, I think you start thinking you're doing a great job. And so now I don't know the words, mas sentir realizada. I feel I have accomplished what I want.
Great. So I'd say satisfied. I think we can use this word, satisfied.
Great.
Satisfied, right? And that's so it, man. It's way like more rewarding when we kind of have a decent wage, when you are making like decent money as a teacher. I totally feel it. Great. How about you, Bruna? Do you feel the same? Is it different for you?
Yeah, I think I've been living in the same neighborhood for around, I don't know, 15 years. But I think here people start working later, I don't have a lot of friends here, but as I can see in my condo and everything, I think they start working maybe when they left school. And yeah, I think that's it. I started working actually since I went to a public university, and the course was full time and was in the health area, so I didn't have time to work because I was studying. And I started working when I left college, and I changed courses and I started working with my father. He has a company, like a car repair store, and I was there working with him, like uh sales clerk, secretary, something like that, just helping him out. And so I was older, I don't know, 23, 20 something. And yeah, that's it.
Nice, 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 nice. Great. Right. Moving on. Fern, how about you? Is like your neighborhood something about like Livia ones, or Bruna ones?
Yeah. But in my city, my hometown, Maceió, it's very different all the city in the southeast because in my case I start very early. Uh, about old age, I did sell, uh, I sell the candy in from cinema. It's in my city. It's very common. The people start work very early. But nowadays, because I'm very old man, oh my gosh, the time fly. Oh my gosh. In this time, it's common that people start work very early. For instance, you say, I think the majority American guys uh, got out of this uh, parent house about 16. If you over 16, you lived yet in parent house, it's a great message, for the guys. It's a culture. In Brazil, for example, in my city now, Nova Friburgo, I I tired see the people live it in the in his parent house about over 30, over 40. E eu falei, oh my gosh, without something without do nothing. I falei, oh my gosh, it's possible for me, because since I understand like a human being, I'm always working so very hard, And for me, it's a strange thing, the people can live without do nothing. Oh my gosh, it's impossible. It is,
Yeah.
but in most of the city around the world, the people, it's very different, Brazilian guy,
Okay. Like,
about this topic.
yeah. Oh, okay. You finished. Right. So I totally see like the culture that you were into, the generation as well. My grandparents, they're also into that generation that you have to work at such an early age and sometimes in fifth and something like that. There's something that I think I think differently of what you said, which is people like living with their parents or guardians, I don't know, over 30 and 40. Man, I'd say that things nowadays is so difficult, and also it doesn't matter if you get into college, there must be something else, like we get into a techie road. So if you're not up to date with this stuff, it's pretty hard to enhance. Like, what do I mean by enhance is like social mobility, So I think that things have changed, and like being successful, like the cliche of being successful, to own things and not live with one's parent. There's a lot of things to talk about, to address. Actually, that's my
I
point,
think,
Nate.
yeah,
Yes,
I
Lydia.
think in the past, I don't know, I'm not sure, but used to be easier. And nowadays, everything's so expensive, so hard to conquer. So that's why we have a lot of 30s, right? People that are in their 30s and 40s living with parents. Uh, I don't know. I think I have read an article talking about that.
Mhm.
Uh, there is a name for it. I forgot, but they call these people that are at their 30, people who are trying to accomplish something, but it's too hard, and they probably want, go that far, like their parents, to have their own house or things like this. So sorry about my cat.
Okay.
But it's so very curious, because, for example, I have a neighborhood that my friend, it's about 25 years old, but she never worked in her life, but she went now recently, 2 weeks ago. She went to the uh, island. Yeah, for to study abroad. But when she went there, she said, "Fair, I end up to find out job." She found out job to do. Oh my gosh, working in the hotel, like make bed or camareira, E, 2 years, 2 years, 2 days after she said me again, I'm to find out a new job. I work in the cafe. I get so very cheap, in café. I falei, oh my gosh, you never work before, né? You work in two jobs in same time, né? Eu falei, oh my gosh. Because, for instance, here in Brazil, the people pay very bad for the workforce, né? In this country.
I see. That's right. That's right. I'm with you on that. And like, just to wrap up all this, like, I like to say something else on what Livia said, which is by being easier. I get like in the past things used to be easier. I'd say that things used to be by this, I wanna mean. It was kind of a fate, I've read a book on this, which the other mentions that everything used to have a fate, if you were a woman, like maybe you're like, it's possible to assume that you would become a teacher or work with children, so some things were like pretty stereotyped. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah.
you see, would you like to say something else?
No, I mean, like I was comparing with, like, nowadays, if you want to be, for example, a public, no, I don't know how to say that, mas servidor público, a public, so it's even harder. Like in my mother's time, it was not easy, you know what I mean, but you have less competition. So the same as house years ago used to be less expensive. I know that we have the current how can I say that, the current comparada época, so, but even though it was easier, and even my parents think like this, like I would buy a house, and nowadays you have to have 1 million in your account to have the same house, and that was not that expensive at all. So that's more the idea, but of course it'd be harder for some people like women, and yeah, nowadays we have more opportunities, freedom. So yeah, I totally agree.
I see. Right. Thanks for sharing. That's right. Like It's way more competitive nowadays, you know, and stuff. Bruna, you've remained silent. Would you like to say anything else on this
No,
topic?
I was thinking here, since I think it's good because like nowadays, not everyone, but like more people also have access to education, you know, like more people have access to a good, not a good, but like college, you know, they are able to study. Like maybe in the past, it wasn't that valued. So I think not that it is 100% valued nowadays, but it's better. I think you got my point. And I think since um, people have more opportunity to study, I think it makes us spend more time studying than um, working. So I don't know, maybe our parents, they want us to study because most of them didn't have the chance to go to college or to have a good education. And so they afford our expenses for a while, like longer than it used to be in the past. So I think this is a point too, but it's hard. Livia, I think I read the same text you're talking about. So that's it. I
Mhm.
and I'm trying to like think of the word, but I remember there was an expression for these adults who are like studying instead of working, and
Exactly. I was trying
it's
to
like
remember
a
that.
late adulthood or like late something, but that's it.
Yay, great, great, great. So I was saying, guys, is this article something related to, I'm gonna say in Portuguese, like adultos nem estudam, nem trabalham, something like that, or not?
Exactly. I
Yeah,
think it's name, yeah. But there is another name too. Like it was the I think it's Geração Canguru, something like this.
I've seen
And
something about it.
so yeah, they have plenty of names, but there is one specific in English, but I can't remember now. But yeah, name is the one in Portuguese. Exactly.
Okay, I see. Okay, guys, I'm totally trying to look up for this article. It sounds interesting. Okay, so guys, we kind of are running out of time, but is there any question that you find pretty interesting and you want to talk about it? You can just open your mic and share.
The question
Yeah, it's up to you guys. Would you like to choose any or not?
wait.
Too long. Now I
No,
am on charge.
this one, no, like when I read the questions like before joining the meeting, I read this one here. Do you think your company is well run? And I was like, ooh, that's polemic. but
Great.
What
since
do
we're
you
like on
think? Well run.
Well run. Like, would you like to explain it or not?
no, I think it's like if the owner runs the company in a good way,
Ah, okay.
okay. And I was like, my bosses may watch this, so maybe let's choose another one. This
But
one
Mm-hmm.
I
here.
find it so interesting. Yeah, Bruna, go on.
At what age would you like to retire? That's interesting.
Yeah,
Now,
totally.
at what age would you like to retire?
Man, I am 19, I know, but I really would like to retire, I don't know, at 60. I think it's down to earth, you know, thinking about retiring at 60, something like that. And
That's the dream.
yeah, you see? How about you guys? At what age would you like to retire? Are you planning your retirement already? I must say that I am wondering about it. How would you like it to be? Bruna, you've chosen this one. Go on.
Well, since we don't know what's gonna happen in this country, I've been just saving some money, because I don't know how I'm gonna be. The things, the political situation, I don't know. So I've been trying to save money. That's just the way I'm trying to get ready. But I think at around 60s to 60 something. I think that's 60s. That's it. Fern, what about you?
Guy, I love you. I love job. I love work. Yeah. But uh, uh, to be honest, I'm not a workaholic. You know?
Mhm.
I like, for example, in my case, my job it's good for me because my job gave me the opportunity to live abroad, to
Mhm.
study to college. It's all the conquest in my life. It's I could have because of my job. Because I work in same job about 20, 80 years. Before I work like tank driver. I love tank driver yet, but
Mhm.
in Brazil it's not good about the salary. But when I can approve for Court of Justice, I'm a public servant. I have more established in my life.
Mhm.
I remember I could yet have another activity. I could be athlete.
Mhm.
I practice theater for 15 years. 15 years.
Oh.
Because this I could travel around the South America, Europe.
Mhm.
It's amazing. Job for me, it's opportunity to grow up like a human being, like person. You can
Mhm.
job. It's amazing. I can understand that people don't work, but work, all the work must be like something conscious. You because if you don't work with conscience, for me it's the work is lazy. Because when you work, uh, you have got the opportunity to grow up like a person, an opportunity to put the break in your conscience for you grow up like a human being. Work for
Mhm.
me, it's this way for you grow up
I
like
see.
a human person. But I'm not a workaholic.
Workaholic. I see. I see. Okay,
Uh,
so how about money? Like, how much money do you think you need to retire with your lifestyle? Question
oh my
10.
God. Oh my gosh. Uh, for instance, has has 2 years before my retirement. I intend to travel abroad. I'm about 60 years old, but I feel
Really?
alive.
Uh-huh.
I can swim long distance yet, about 10 kilometers. Uh, because I practiced that a long time, for a long time. I
Mhm.
feel alive. 60 years old for me, it's a great age.
Okay.
Because I me feel health. I me feel kept able to do anything.
Mhm.
When you have a good money for you live your life well, it's amazing.
That's right. That's right. Decence, you know? Okay. How about you, Bruna? Like, how much money do you need, like, to retire with your lifestyle?
That's a hard question. Um, maybe some thousands. 4,000,
Some
3,000,
friends
4.
here and there.
No, I don't want to live a fancy life or something like that.
100,000
Just
is
just
good for
just a
you.
sim one one hundred
One
thousand.
house is good for you. Bola.
Yeah, but it's impossible for I work as a teacher, we'll win that amount of earn that amount of money. I think
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
it'll be great, but I don't know. I don't even know if I agree. If like people should really earn this amount of money, but um I think 4,000 it will be enough.
Mhm.
Perfect, actually. That's it. What about you, Livia?
Yeah, maybe to live to live a comfort life, not spending a lot of money, but should be well, five or something like this, 5, 6, so I can like live a decent life, a decent retirement. Yeah, and if I think like later everything's gonna be even more expensive, probably that's gonna be okay, the price, the value.
Yeah.
But
Like,
guy, it's depending of the country do you live in. For instance, in
Yeah,
next
even the
February,
city.
uh,
Hmm.
the guys offered for me. It's very machine. It's do the propose for me. You uh, accept work for us for 15 euros per hour. 15 euros per hour. I did the account, né?
mhm,
15 euros per hour. It's about 2,600 per month. Oh my gosh! It's I can multiply for 7. It's about 14,000 reais per month. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. If you see the real life in Brazil, né?
mhm.
Brazil, I think all the people have about uh, uh, 6 or 8 thousand reais per month. It's uh, uh, it's amazing. A little situation for the guys develop your life well.
Yeah, I see. I
Uh,
see.
one guy, families are very complicated, but they have a lot of people live just a minimum wage.
Mhm. That's totally it. Okay, so people, like, speaking personally now, I don't know, since I don't want to have children. I think I can tell like a certain amount of money, but enough to like travel, and live in the countryside maybe, because I'm already sick and tired of city, a busy city, crowded city. I've just had enough.
Where do
Okay.
you live now? Sorry.
Yeah, I live in São Paulo.
Oh,
Yeah,
me too.
great. We can meet up. Right. Totally. Okay, guys, we're running out of time, so I like to wrap up this conversation with the fifth question. Take a look at question, right? It's like a sentence, and I like you to name 3 occupations that you could do. Man, I'm trying to think of something, but I just can't. So I'm handing over to you. Tell me, Livia, name 3 occupations that you could do.
Name three
Occupations.
Yeah,
occupations.
excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys, but I gotta go now. I
Really?
have appointment. Okay, guys. See you
Alright.
next time.
Thank you, Fern.
My
Don't get
pleasure.
See
late.
Thank
you,
you
Fern.
to you guys.
See you soon, man.
Bye, Fern. Thank you.
Thanks for coming up.
Okay.
Bye.
Right, so
I'm gonna open my camera because it seems rude, like you are with your camera open. I'm gonna be the only one. Sorry, because I have this face like morning.
no,
But
sure.
occupations that I would like to do is something related to gardening or cooking. I really like cooking for myself, as a hobby, trying things new. And I really like taking care of plants. I because of the pandemic, I became a plant mom and a cat mom. So something related to that, and maybe some volunteer work with foster cats,
Mhm.
something like this.
Great, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Can you picture yourself doing one of those in the future?
Yeah, maybe taking care of plants, working in a I don't know. Yeah, I thought a while about this, but yeah, I'm not sure. I really like, learning about how to take care of specific plants and doing things with like I have tried some recipes, with there is a plant called clitoria. I don't know in English, and I have tried to infuse, in alcoholic things.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's pretty nice. I think that's very interesting, but I don't know if there is a market for that. Yeah, but it's like a hobby. I give.
Maybe-
I usually
yeah.
I give as a present for someone. They like it, so yeah. I have grow lemon. So I try to do some. How can I say that? It's a drink made of lemon. An Italian drink that you do like a liquor. I don't know. So yeah, I like to try from plants things that I could cook.
Oh, Poland. It seems like you're having a lot of fun with your hobby. That's nice. So great, Lydia. Thanks for sharing. Man, I can picture yourself like starting out on Instagram, selling your drinks and stuff. I can picture it all. Like I'm already planning your stuff. Really. How about
Pessoas
you?
humanas vendendo
Yeah.
miçangas, but in this case, gonna be alcohol or
Yeah,
plants.
all of alcoholics. Thanks for sharing, Lydia. How about you, Bruna?
That's really hard. Maybe I could do, I don't know. Maybe something related to dance. I like dancing. Um, maybe teach people how to dance like ballroom dancing, like maybe forró or
Oh,
samba. That would be good, I think. But like, this will be the last thing I would do. Like it's just a random stuff that I think it will be good because I love dancing.
mhm.
Um, but 3, that's a lot. 3, I can take all of it. I'm sorry. Because I don't have a lot of hobbies. Like I like to watch series. Maybe I would be a digital influencer, because I like posting things and recording stories, maybe sharing things, sharing my studies. I love doing it, like uh, recording stories, sharing studies, sharing tips. Um, that's something I like to do. I know it takes a lot of time,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's hard to keep posting and to keep in contact with people, but it's something I like. What about you, Mel?
Man, I would like to be an actress because I've had some experience like on playing some characters. I love acting, so I really would like to be an actress. Also, I would like to work with design, you know? I love designing things. There are a bunch of designs on my phone that I try to make on Canva. Do you know Canva? That app, design, it's a design app. So I have a lot of things there, and I would like to volunteer as Livia. I really like volunteering. What else? You see, I still still like my older version. I think about all I think about many things that I could work with and stuff. That's basically it. Acting, designing, and marketing. I really would like to work with marketing, but in the trade that I would like to run some ads, you know? I totally would like to run some ads, come up with strategies to run things. That's basically it. Okay, guys. Man, we still have 2 minutes. And
I gotta go
yeah,
because I have an appointment at 9.
no problem.
But
Go, girl.
I just want to say thank you so much. It was great, girls.
Awesome.
Mel, I love your meetings. It's always a pleasure to be here with you. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you next week too. Bye, girls. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye
Bye.
bye. Don't be late, Bruno. Thank you so much. Yeah, Olivia. We are
You,
almost wrapping up. Yeah.
you were always like here at this time.
Yeah. 8 a.m. on Thursday.
Nice. I
Okay,
love
so
the meeting today.
awesome. That's
Usually
great.
it's crowded, right? A lot of people here, and then you like this time you can talk like more
A little bit
easily.
longer.
Yeah. And
I see. Man, so Olivia, just to wrap up, would you like to become a hostess on Talk and Talk, an English hostess?
maybe I don't feel that confident,
Mhm.
because you have to not only speak most of the time in English, right? But also you have to get to know things like the platform. I don't know if that is
Oh,
a right.
yeah.
You have to be you have to have time, right? You need time
Yeah.
usually. So I don't know.
Okay. But think about it. So we're done. Thank you so much for showing up, Olivia. And for Bruno as well. Maybe you're going to watch it later. That's it, Olivia. Looking forward to
Great.
see you next Thursday.
Thank
Was
you so
amazing to
much.
see you.